I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Gotham Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast. Ooh, excuse me, I keep yawning. I'm so sorry. To the rest of the neighborhood. And it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Tiny, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turned bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in such a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Gotham Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. At least he's apologizing for it. Now, if only he could apologize to that cashier. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Gotham Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood. Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool, though. Bats are very cool. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch at your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. They speak now. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey, won't you come play with us? Told you, shining children. Come play with us forever. Now that's on purpose. Guys, enough with the creepy twins shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. She looks like she's about to spill it. Like she seems the type that would gesture and just wine would just slosh out of the glass. That sounded like he threw up. No, dude. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I might have taped a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? I told you. Shining reference. She takes another sip of her wine. Wait, which VeggieTales? Better not be one of the good ones. I mean, the Hairburst song. What's another good one? God, there's so many of the pirates that don't do nothing. Come on. Yes, I don't consider myself religious, but I do like VeggieTales. I wouldn't say I grew up with them because they happened after I was older, but still, it's cute and it's wholesome. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? Why are you not finding your baby? Oh my god. You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. Your fourth what? Glass of wine? I have squeezed 4 little glasses of wine into me. Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Oh. Who voice acted Joseph? I need to know this because, oh my god, those sound. Okay, no, I'm looking it up real quick. Holy god. Where's my? Dream Daddy cast. Okay. Who's Joseph? Oh. Joseph is Aaron from Game Grumps. That makes so much sense now. Oh my god. Wait, why is Matt credited as unknown? Why? What the heck? Oh, Robert is Danny. Okay, I'm peeking. Yeah. Okay. All right. Mary. Okay, geesh. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? That little shit. Lucian. Have I introduced you to Tiny yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I knew this kid would show up again. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christiansen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as blood lovers. Dad, that's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, Is that a tattoo? Yep. I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine? Well, uh-oh. Is that your 666 tattoo right there on your arm? Ah, I knew it. Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian, we'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? Joseph, Joseph, you're a youth pastor. You should know what that means. Sir, man, fake Christian. I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Oh, okay. So he was asking in a way not to judge. And then technically he's still not being judgy. I do appreciate that. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. I agree. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the grace of ease, he sets patties on the grill. Excuse me. Flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Tiny, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillable. Oh, God. I tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this? Can't we just appreciate the artist? I love how Matt still has the flower crown on him. I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. My God, please stop. All of the children at the party boo at the glorious display of puns in unison. All right, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying the perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're going to like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dadbook? Oh my God. Dadbook? Yeah, it's the great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Dadbook. My God. Amanda and I walk back to our place. Ooh, I got an achievement. Yeah. I didn't see what it was, but I got it. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? Um, I feel like I was at a networking event. I'm going to get LinkedIn notifications out of this. I just know it. You don't think it's nice that people want to connect with you? Not when there's not when their affection jams up my inbox, metaphorically speaking. Well, hey, at least you met some of the other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dadbook. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Amanda and I arrived home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah. I'm going out with some friends. Oh? Is that okay? Of course. Just keep me posted. And be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No. I've never done that and will never do that. Okay. Do you have plans for tonight? My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff. How about that? You know, dad stuff. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I love to be able to cook like that. Although I think I was actually good at cooking, I used my powers for evil, like making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do that. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I'm sorry, that was funny. He peeked in and then went boop. I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I checked my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No. It's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exasperating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Amanda P? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew, and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go out to school, are you? I'm going to put I was scared. You weren't responding. It was just like when your dad. I had to stop myself from tearing up. Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just, please don't do that again. All right, I'm going to go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Geesh. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not going to be like this when I go to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and made some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking out on you. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Team Bishie? Team Bishie. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs and the time it takes me to wash the pan. All right, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dadbook? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Oh, God. Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dadbook profile on my own. All right. I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. All right, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Oh, God. On a Friday night, you're most likely to polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and grow baby, fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, sink into oblivion. I can't talk. Sink into blissful oblivion, sleep. Torment my children with dad puns. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt, Castaway for DVD on DVD for instructional purposes. A boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. A boat, obviously. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-till grillmanship, or comfortable with crying. Comfortable with crying. What did you want to be when you grew up? Wow. I couldn't even read that first one. Technical writer for manuals and instructions. Salty boat captain. Pro skater who's also an astronaut. A good father. The president of space. President of space. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever would make me cry, or old comedies that haven't aged well. Am I making choices about who I'm gonna date? What if that's it? Oh my god. I'm gonna just randomly put anything on Laserdisc. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, God, being emotionally vulnerable, napping together. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, my book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my crippling low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. My crippling low self-esteem. um, no, I'm going to put I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. I spend a lot of time thinking about birds, conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can get my next cup of coffee, lawnmower modifications, coffee, profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could have totally spent all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
What's this? Dad Manda. Hi, Tiny. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you signed up for Dadbook. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like yourself. Take care not to miss them. Okay. Is that it? Oh, okay. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dadbook? Why, Tiny, we've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me with your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Though I am, of course, flattered. You should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No? Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on to this for later. Wait, do you remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. I love that. Okay, let's message Matt. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon, or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. On a Friday night, most likely to perfect my cold brew setup. One drip at a time, baby. If I had one thing for the desert island, he'd do fine tunes to pass the time away. What are your turn ons? Multi instrumentalism. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. Ideal date? To go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. This is my guy. This is my guy. What do you never leave home without? My headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. I spend a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from, and where did it go? Did we all just agree it was a bad idea? Okay. What does Craig's profile look like? Dad of 3, business entrepreneur, and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work and family and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's got to do it. On a Friday night, he's most likely to get one last good cardio session in. He would take a box of energy bars to a desert island. His turn-ons are a sub 6-minute mile. He wanted to be a beer pong world champion when he grew up. He likes buddy cop movies. Ideal date is scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun. No, thank you. He never leaves home without an extra tube of energy gel. And he spends a lot of time thinking about, my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? What about Brian? Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. On a Friday night, he's most likely to see just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. He'd take a fishing pole to a desert island. His turn-ons are a keen understanding of steak cuts. He wanted to be a fireman when he grew up. He likes romantic comedies. Deck building is his ideal date. He never leaves home without a portable fishing pole. And he spends a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. Okay. What about Robert? When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you'll know it'll use this information against us, right? On a Friday night, he's most likely to make a deal in an alleyway. Have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it a... What? Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. I don't know what that is. He would take a gun to a desert island. His turn-ons are don't talk to him. He wanted to be a grifter when he grew up. The hell is this guy? His favorite movie genre is Italian neorealism. His ideal date is grave robbing. Okay. He never leaves home without at least 4 knives. And he spends a lot of time thinking about looking into a rabid animal's eyes. Nope, backing away. What about Damien? How do you do? I finally decided to join this information superhighway, quote unquote. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. On Friday nights, he's most likely to listen to true crime podcasts while he taxidermies his newest specimens. He would take a coffin to a desert island. His turn-ons are pronouncing bosom correctly? Or bosom? I don't know what that word is either. He wanted to be a bat when he grew up. Really? His favorite movie genre is foreign art house horror. His ideal date at night at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music strums to the beat of our hearts. Oh God. He never leaves home without an upside down cross. He spends a lot of time thinking about mortality, salience. Okay, nope. Hugo, my boy. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature. Excuse me. For various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. Oh my God. On Friday night, he's most likely to brew some strong tea and paint his miniatures. He would take A Remembrance of Things Past by Marcel Proust to the desert island. Muscles are a turn on. I do not have those. He wanted to be a movie star when he grew up. He likes documentaries on art history. His ideal date. Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. He never leaves home without his glasses, but then goes, actually, I forget them at home a lot. He spends a lot of time thinking about, I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Okay. And Joseph. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Aren't you the only youth minister, though? Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. On a Friday night, he's most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. He would take a 6-string to Desert Island. His turn on is his loving wife. He wanted to grow up to be a ship captain. You can't see his tattoo, though. That's the only thing. He likes feel-good movies. His ideal date is a lovely night in the town with his wife. He doesn't leave home without a good book. And he spends most of his time thinking about how he can be a better man, husband, and father. All right. So we're on Dadbook. Those are our choices. Can I save? Okay, I can save. So I think this is a good spot for me to stop for now. Let's see. That is save. All right. I have saved. So yeah. Oh my God, this game is a lot more fun than I thought it would. It's so funny. I love it. And oh my gosh. I hope you're having fun watching and laughing along with me and just, wow, okay. I wish I had gotten this game sooner, but I guess it wasn't the right time. And I'm just glad I was able to catch on sale and I had the spare money. But yeah, definitely gonna keep playing this game. Also, I love how Amanda, or Demanda, has the little monocle and a little mustache, like, oh yeah, I'm so much older. This is my disguise. Ho ho ho, you don't know who I am. But yeah. Oh my gosh. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I will talk to you later. Bye.